Imagine a long, winding line of people and animals, kicking up dust under the hot desert sun. This is the family of Jacob, 70 souls in all, finally reaching the border of Egypt. At the head of this caravan is Jacob himself, 130 years old. His face tells the story of a long, hard life, but his eyes are filled with hope. He leans on his staff, a true patriarch of the Middle East, just like his grandfather Abraham and his father Isaac before him. His sons walk beside him, strong men who have spent their lives under that same sun, their faces tan, their clothes the colorful tunics of shepherds from Canaan. Waiting for them is a figure of immense power and splendor. It's Joseph, their brother, now 40 years old, though he's dressed like an Egyptian royal, clean-shaven, wearing fine linen, a gold collar, and a pharaoh's ring. His face is unmistakably their own. He steps down from his chariot, and the reunion is overwhelming. Tears stream down his face as he embraces his elderly father after so many years apart. What a moment that must have been. Joseph, ever the wise administrator, knows what to do next. He takes 5 of his brothers, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, and Issachar, and presents them to Pharaoh. These rugged shepherds with calloused hands and simple robes bow low before the mighty ruler of Egypt. Pharaoh, a young king, asks them plainly, "What is your occupation?" They answer with humble honesty, "Your servants are shepherds, just as our fathers were." Hearing this, Pharaoh is generous. He grants them the best land in Egypt for grazing, the fertile region of Goshen. He even trusts them enough to appoint some to look after his own royal livestock. Sometime later, inside a simple home in Goshen, Jacob stands before Pharaoh. The old man is frail, his hands trembling on his staff, but his spirit is strong. He raises his hands and blesses the most powerful man in the known world. Pharaoh, curious about this ancient wanderer, asks him a simple question. "How old are you?" Jacob's reply is profound. "The years of my pilgrimage are 130. He speaks of his life not in terms of age, but as a journey. He then blesses Pharaoh once more before leaving. Meanwhile, the famine is getting worse. All across Egypt and Canaan, people are starving. They flock to Joseph's granaries, desperate for food. At first they pay with money, and Joseph gathers all the silver in the land for Pharaoh's treasury. But soon, the money runs out. The people then bring their animals, horses, sheep, cattle, and donkeys. Joseph trades grain for their livestock, caring for them through another year. But the famine doesn't end. The next year the people come back, gaunt and empty-handed. They have nothing left. "Buy us and our land for bread," they plead, "and we will be servants to Pharaoh." So Joseph buys all the land of Egypt for the crown, except for the land belonging to the priests. The people become tenants on what was once their own property. Joseph gives them seed to plant, establishing a new law. 1/5 of all they harvest, 20%, will belong to Pharaoh. This tax becomes a permanent law of the land. Years pass. Jacob is now 147. He knows his time is short. He calls his son Joseph to his bedside. In a room lit by the soft glow of oil lamps, the old patriarch makes his son swear a solemn oath. "Do not bury me in Egypt," he says, his voice weak but firm. "Bury me with my fathers, in the cave of Machpelah." Joseph, his heart heavy, places his hand under his father's thigh, the ancient way of making a sacred promise. He swears he will do as his father asks. This chapter is a powerful story of reunion, survival, and legacy. It shows God's providence in bringing his people to a place of safety and setting the stage for the nation of Israel to grow. I encourage you to open your Bible and read Genesis chapter 47 for yourself. Let the richness of this story sink in. Thank you for watching. May the Lord bless you and keep you until we meet again.